Hey, I'm Paul with Rack Attack, and this is the Thule Canyon XT rooftop cargo basket. Here we have it up on this vehicle that's equipped with a factory installed roof rack. We'll go ahead and take it off so we can show you some of the features of this rack up close. So to do that, the first technique when you do take these racks on and off is you do want to protect your roof rack crossbars from the steel on the rack. So I'm just going to put a couple towels to protect those bars, and then from this side I can just pull it over towards me okay. That's just a precaution in order to help ensure you don't scratch up the rack or your bars. So for starters, this is constructed of tubular steel with a durable black powder coat finish. The mounting hardware is included and adjustable, and so this is a unique feature to this basket that allows the mounting hardware to slide up and down and be repositioned in different parts of the flooring on the basket. And that's important because not all vehicles have adjustable crossbar, and this vehicle is a good example of that, where we have the crossbars that are fixed, and so I can't adjust these crossbars along the side rail to match up with a hardware. So if you do have a basket that has incrementally adjustable hardware, that could pose a problem if it doesn't match up with your positioning of your roof rack crossbars. Now, in addition to that, this mounting hardware has two different designs in the method of it being able to attach to the vehicle's crossbars. So for starters, you have U-bolts and a selection of U-bolts depending on the thickness of your crossbars. So here you can see this one has the red, and so that's for narrowest crossbars. And then you have this one, which is green, is for medium, and then you have blue, and that's for the thickest crossbars. And so the way this works is that once you have your wing nuts installed onto that U-bolt, all you would have to do is flip it underneath the crossbars and have it connect through these two slots here. And then once you have it in place, you can just tighten those wing nuts to get a good secure grip. Now, in addition to that method, there's an alternate method which is for slotted crossbars. Now, Thule includes with this rack these square-headed bolts, and these square-headed bolts are designed to work with Thule crossbars that have the T-slot. I have an example of one. Let me grab that here. Okay, so this is a Thule Wing Bar Evo load bar, and you can just flip that end cap out of the way and then slide your fastener in place, and then that fastener will go through this center hole here, and then you use one of your wing nuts to fasten it on. So the big advantage of this method of attachment is that you can attach directly over the top of your mount. And so if you need it to be positioned on top of the bar directly over the mount, you can do that, or anywhere along the length. Whereas with the conventional U-bolt style mounting hardware, you would have to have it either on one side or the other of the underbar support. Okay, all right, so now let's go ahead and put this back up on top. We'll do the same thing that we did a moment ago. Let me just get it set up on top here, and then I've got one of the towels in place. Let me get the other one in place to protect both the basket and your bars from scratching. Let me just slide that over. And here you can see I've got the mounting hardware perfectly matched up to the spread of these crossbars. And that's something that's unique to this basket that you don't find on most other baskets, where you can make that fine-tuning adjustment. Now in that position, since you can see here, we also have a wind fairing, and that wind fairing is designed to help minimize wind noise and wind drag, and that'll help for the overall good aerodynamics. Okay, now let's go ahead and just demonstrate attaching one of these wing nuts. You can see it in practice. So first I just make sure I have the washers in place there underneath the wing nut, and then I bring it under the bar, connect with the slots, and then tighten. So a very simple, easy, low profile means of getting a very good secure fit to the crossbars. Now, in addition to the hardware holding it to the bar, you also have this plastic cover. Now this is part of Thule's one key system, which means this plug can be pushed out and replaced with a Thule one key lock cylinder. And so that allows you to offer security to prevent access to these wing nuts. And I'll demonstrate that. Let's just go ahead and put that in place and engage. And now you can see we have, in this case, what's stock is just the plug, but you can replace that plug with the lock, and then that would prevent this from being removed, giving you access to those fasteners. Now, many people choose to just lock each half of the carrier, and that's an option, or you can lock all four. Now, speaking of two halves of the carrier, you can see here that we do have two fasteners holding the front half to the back half. So now that gives you the option to separate these two halves and put in a 20-inch extension, giving you greater length and more cargo capacity. The actual weight of this carrier as it is 29 pounds, yet has a 150-pound maximum carrying capacity overall. And the overall design has a very sleek, modern appearance to complement the looks of most vehicles on the market. Okay, well, those are all the key features of the Thule Canyon rooftop cargo basket. This product and the full line of Thule products are available at rackattack.com. Please see the link in the video description for all your buying options. And if you have any questions or comments about this rack in particular, feel free to leave those in the comment section below. And consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We have over 2,000 rack-related videos, and we upload new videos weekly. That's all for this one, and thanks for watching.